Hi there, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 4 through May 10. The big news this week is that Venus, the goddess of love and relationships, is moving out of Gemini and into Cancer. So for those of you who have been flirting with someone at the gym, flirting with someone at work, you could find that things heat up a little bit over the next couple of weeks because Venus always puts a little pep in your step, and because she's in your sixth house of work and working out, it's natural that you could very well find love where you work or where you work out. Remembering when it doesn't work out, and if it doesn't work out, someone has to find a new gym, someone has to find a new job. So hopefully it'll only be one of the two. It's unfortunate, but there's all sorts of issues with dating someone you work with, and you probably know them. But the most obvious ones are the jealousy of everybody else who had their eye on him or her, and the fact that confidential stuff can get leaked between the sheets, and people tend to frown on it. People tend to feel jealous that you've got this hot new romance and you're giggling in the tea room and kissing by the elevators or holding hands at lunchtime. And as petty as it sounds, it's very high school where, people were together and everyone else was like, well, I, didn't realize that, he was available, or that, she was, unusual people can sometimes get together because they're working together. And when it ends, it can end pretty badly. So just keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, goes out of phase or retrograde in Gemini, your opposite sign, in your seventh house of relationships and partnerships. And it goes out of phase through May 19 through June 11. So you could be finding that people that you would never expect to have some sort of falling out with, you have a falling out with, or words get exchanged, or you realize you have to have a come together moment to sort through any refuse and recycle the friendship and make sure you're on the same page and make sure that you're both getting enough out of the friendship and the relationship to make it last and to keep it going. Nothing worse being in a relationship and feeling as if it's one-sided, and that's sometimes something that a lot of Sagittarians do feel. You give a lot in friendships, whether it's always treating when you go out, or you give extravagant gifts for Christmas and for birthdays, or you're always there, you're always up to go out and have a drink, or sit through another long story that you've heard 1,000 times before about the ex or the boyfriend or the girlfriend or the wife or the husband, or you have to make sure that that everything is being reciprocated and that you're not doing all the hard yakka. And that's what Mercury retrograde is definitely going to help you work out. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.